Hey everybody, it's Leanne from Leanne's Weight Loss Journey. Time for another video blog. This will be the last one now until about, I don't know, middle of April, maybe a little later, I'm not sure. So yeah, it's Thursday, March 22nd. Today marks my 100th week of Weight Watchers. And I was down 1.5 this week, 1.5 pounds, making my total loss of 137.1 pounds. That's great, and I'm very happy with that. To still be losing fairly consistent with these last few pounds, and I hope the next 10 come off fairly soon, and I don't have too many troubles with them. I'm currently 9.7 pounds away from my Weight Watchers goal and to hit lifetime. This morning was very emotional. I cried on the scale for the first time when I realized that I had less than 10 pounds left to lose to get to my goal. It was finally, I don't know, I say this often, but it's sinking in. Just to know that I've come so far and that I actually did it, and this is, you know, the home stretch of the losing part of my journey. And sometimes I just kind of amaze myself that I was able to be so committed and be so determined and so motivated to get this far for so long. So it was an emotional time for me, and also there's now a success wall, where our center will make up a poster, and they will do success stories of locals and their journeys, and I was the first one on their success wall, and my leader actually presented me with my poster in a frame in front of everybody today, and that was very emotional as well. So it was a very it's been a good day, and being able to talk, you know, I stayed behind to talk to my leader today, and just being able to talk to her about things that have been on my mind, and that I don't get to talk to anybody about was really nice as well. So it's nice to have a leader that you feel open with, and feel confident to talk to. So yeah, I guess most of you know, since I've been like putting it out there, that I'm gonna be going on holidays next week, and that is really scary to me. It's not that I don't have confidence in myself and in my decisions that I can make, but it's more the control issue. And throughout this whole process, I've been in control of the food that I've cooked. I stay home and I eat in the house most of the time. I don't go out. We do go out sometimes to restaurants, but I can plan ahead, and I can look at their menu, and I could figure it out that way. But where we're going to be going, it's like not like that. So I got to figure out spirit of the moment kind of thing, and just be confident in myself in how I'm going to make those decisions, and decide, you know, when I'm going to have my treat meal, or is this going to be, you know, grilled chicken or grilled fish. And I don't know, it's just a big mind game, I think. Somebody asked me how I was planning on tracking on my trip. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to actually like track, uh, as in writing it down. I will be in my head. Um, when I get the chance, almost all the time, if I get the chance, I will be choosing power foods, which is a Weight Watchers term, but it's pretty much fresh vegetables, fresh fruit that has been cooked or whatnot. Lean meats, fat-free milk, and stuff like that. So I'm going to be trying to choose those kinds of things when at all possible. And I've realized that it's not, 2 years ago, this trip would have been about, for me, all about the food and pigging out and getting really, really full and then complaining after about how my belly hurt because I ate so much. And actually now I'm just actually looking forward to spending the time with my family and the increased activity that I'm going to be doing, walking around and swimming, and so it's gonna be different. I haven't gone on a holiday in a very long time, and it's gonna be fun, and I just need to have confidence in myself that the old Leanne is not going to come back in my head, and that I can do this, and I'm looking forward to the challenge. So I had to put my fear aside and face life and still be able to live life, and this is, yeah, definitely a challenge for me, and I'm ready to take it for sure. I had a question about muscle soreness. Muscle soreness is common when you work out and you're not used to it. There comes a point, it's a fine line, I guess. I don't really know much about it. I know it happens usually between 24 to 48 hours after the specific workout. Um, you have to really listen to your body. There's sometimes muscle soreness, it's fine and you can live with it, and it actually feels good because it felt like, well, I had a good workout. But then it comes to the point where it's actually pain, and or if it's in your joints or something like that, then that's not normally right. I think they say if you're sore, then maybe you should do like a strength workout one day, then a cardio the next, and give your muscles some chance to repair themselves. I'm not, a personal trainer. I'm not a doctor. I don't really know the medical and I don't really know a whole lot about it, so I don't really like to give advice. I just urge you to listen to your body, and if there is a great deal of pain, then you should stop what you're doing, take a rest. It's not the end of the world. You can get back and modify when you're feeling good. I listen to my body. If my body's saying, Leanne, seriously, you gotta stop, then I will. If my knees are bothering me, my back, or whatever, you could end up doing more harm than good by continuing on every day. So sometimes you do need to take a break, and you don't actually need to work out every single day to lose weight. And if there's any kind of pain, I suggest you go see your doctor if it's really bothering you for longer than a day or two, because it should start to feel better after a couple days. I had another question about not eating enough and sometimes experiencing a gain or whatever, and I know for me, when I have really active weeks sometimes and I'm working out a lot, or have high strength weeks or whatever, and I always think in my head that maybe I shouldn't eat as much because that's kind of taken away from the whole point of working out. But we have to realize that our body needs the fuel to work properly. So sometimes eating your daily points is not enough. I'll go back to Weight Watchers because that's what I know. But yeah, on my really active weeks, I mean, I get 26 daily points, as you all know. And on my really active weeks, I could sometimes eat up maybe 34, or no, not 34, well, 32 probably, daily points, because my body actually needs it, and I'm actually physically starving, like hungry, and I will still have a good loss even if I do eat it. The key is, I think personally, to listen to your body and its hunger signals. Just because you may think you need to eat more, that doesn't mean you get to choose foods that are not so healthy. When I would eat more, when I would eat my 32 points a day, I would most likely be choosing power foods. So I would have extra protein or extra carb or whatever, and that's how my points made up. So that's usually what happens with me, and I listen to my body. When it's hungry or, you know, starving, I do feed it. Look at your body as a gas tank in your car. It doesn't run if you don't have the fuel. And I know that if you don't eat enough, you could experience a gain because your body is holding on to every ounce of nutrients and water that it can, because you're actually not feeding it the nutrients that it needs. So it thinks that you're starving. And they call that the starvation mode. So it's important to fuel your body with the right kinds of food that it needs to function properly, and it's a good balance of carbs, protein, dairy, everything, you know. And that's with oil. I know some people try to avoid fats, but you actually need fat in your diet to burn fat. So Weight Watchers recommends 2 teaspoons of a healthy oil a day, so olive oil, say. So try and get your 2 teaspoons of oil, your 2 dairies, your lean meat, and your fruits and vegetables. And I aim for that every single day, and that also helps in the weight loss process. So that's the only questions that I had addressed to me. That unless I missed something, I'm sorry. And I think that that's all I'll be talking about. I don't know if I'll be even posting much when I'm on holidays, because we're going in the States, and I'm not sure with the phones and internet and all that stuff. So I'll be back the middle of April. And I'll have pictures, and I hope you all help each other out. If anybody asks any questions, go ahead if you know the answer to answer them back, because I won't be around. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and take care. Treat yourself good. Get activity. Drink your water. Eat clean. And we'll see ya.